Hello, my name is Nicole Downer. As a former teacher and somebody who's been in education for over 20 years, I am absolutely thrilled to be introducing to you today Teacher Created Materials Pre-Kindergarten Program, Explore and Learn. With the increased interest in pre-kindergarten, there has been an increased need for a comprehensive pre-kindergarten curriculum. Explore and Learn is a full year comprehensive program that is designed to be used in the year before kindergarten. It is an amazing resource that is steeped in research with understanding how young students learn and develop. It is structured around the four domains of cognitive, language, social, and physical. It also incorporates all content areas in the daily lessons with 14 learning blocks. It is the perfect balance of structured learning, play, and hands-on exploration. There's also 8 big idea themes. Each of these themes progress in a developmentally appropriate way that allows students throughout the year to engage in self-discovery to the world around them. So with that being said, let's dig into this phenomenal resource so you can see all the different components that come with Explore and Learn. So within each big idea, you get a themed kit. So there's 8 big idea themed kits. In each of these kits comes a teacher's guide that is softly scripted in daily lessons that help support new and experienced teachers that also encompass all 14 learning blocks throughout each day. It is also flexible enough to be used in a half-day or full-day model. There's also 6 read-aloud books that are aligned to each theme, each big idea theme. And there is a trio that are aligned together that come with a wordless nonfiction book that really helps to develop a child's oral language. There is a traditional book that is usually a nursery rhyme, song, or poem. And there's also a literature book that really helps to foster rich classroom discussions with students. There are 12 vocabulary concept cards that come with each themed kit that has the word, picture, and then a child-friendly definition. On the back, there is also related words, the word used in a sentence to help with that context, and also provides 4 additional activities that to help students engage with that word in order to really develop their vocabulary. To help support building number sense skills, there are also double-sided subitizing cards that help with that foundational number sense skills that also progress in difficulty throughout the program. There is also a student activity book that is designed for students to be able to use emergent writing and show their thinking, as well as help to support their fine motor skills. In addition to all of these phenomenal components, the full program also comes with a physical manipulatives kit to really reinforce that play and hands-on learning, as well as digital learning resources that help support and enhance the learning for students, as well as an online portal that allows teachers to plan from any device wherever they are. So these are some really great components of what you get with Explore and Learn. In addition to everything that you get with 8 big idea themed kits, also the program has a curriculum resource box. And within this curriculum resource box comes Cami Chameleon Stuffed Animal, as well as the Adventures of Cami Chameleon origin story, which shows how Cam comes to be in the classroom as Cami Chameleon helps support the learning for students throughout the school year. Cami Chameleon is a character that we will see in each of the social development stories. There are 16 social development stories throughout the program that really focus on a specific social skill. In each of the social stories posters that come with it, that will have Cami Chameleon showing that emotion to help students identify their emotion, as well as the social stories and keywords that students will engage in throughout the unit to practice these real life social stories skills. As well as there is a management guide. This management guide really helps to support how to implement the program. It is a roadmap to the program. The scope and sequences are in the management guide, as well as the first week of instruction to really help support teachers and students prior to getting into the 8 big idea themed kits on the routines and procedures and expectations to really help support getting into those next 32 weeks of learning within the big idea themed kit. We also provide teachers the support with explicit instruction with 18 instructional routine cards that help support the learning in engaging ways throughout the learning blocks. And we also know how important it is to assess our young learners. But we also understand that you have to do it in a bit different way than we do with our older students. So there is a benchmark assessment that can be utilized to assess skills such as letters, numbers, and phonological awareness in the beginning, middle, and end of the year. But in addition to that, there are observational recording forms within each of the learning blocks that provide rubrics to see how students are progressing throughout the year. So, in addition to all of that, also with the comprehensive curriculum program comes digital manipulatives that really support and enhance the learning and allow students in a really fun way to practice their fine motor skills. Thank you so much for taking the time to learn about Explore and Learn today. I hope you come to love the program as much as I do. And as you can see, it really is that perfect balance of structured learning, play, and hands-on exploration to really help set up that pre-kindergarten classroom for success. Thanks again for listening.